Ghost Zone by Marty Ross.
This thing killed my child. For what?
One of you is an irritant to the successful completion of this experiment. The other presents more intriguing possibilities. Better we separate you now.
No! No! Get off, Beth!
Never until now have we had access to a living being who bonded so intimately to one of my reconstructions.
Teach me, Mum. Teach me to be your child.
Please, Beth! Open the door!
You're not Dominic!
As much Dominic as the Dominic who screams in your head every unguarded moment! Screaming, I'd have lived if you'd have opened that door!
Leave me alone!
Here we are, Mum. Back in Inchbrae. The park. Right now it's, let me see, summer 1969. Look, Mum, that kid there's playing at being a spaceman.
Where have you taken Beth?
She made a break for it, silly girl. Out into the cloud.
The cloud? But it's radioactive.
Her choice. She's the one who has to live with the consequences. The fallout, you might say.
No!
Hey, listen. She might even have bumped into a few friends out there.
What is that?
Your friends. Soldiers. Moving towards us through the dust cloud.
They're attacking.
They came to attack, but even soldier boys have layers to their mind. Tender spots it hurts to have probed.
What are you doing to them?
I sucked memories and nightmares out of their puny little brains. Right now, I'm spitting their worst terrors back in their faces.
You're slaughtering them.
They're slaughtering themselves. Shooting at ghosts. Shooting one another. Firing bullets into their own skulls to end the horror.
Murder.
They should know better than to threaten a more intelligent species.
What kind of intelligence fattens itself on all this blood?
By the time you reach our world, you'll see things in their proper proportion.
I'm not coming.
Takeoff is in a few minutes. You're already checked in. Don't look so frightened.
I am frightened.
It'll be a whole new beginning, Mum. For you and me. What's frightening about that?
When I've taught you to be a little more human, you'll understand.
I'm eager to learn.
Well, help me understand one thing, right now.
Sure.
All these different figures here, you, Dan, the other villagers, you always talk as if it's a single mind, a single eye.
Think of us as leaves sprouting from the same tree.
Yet, you sit here with me as if you were a separate person in your own right.
Nothing in the universe is separate from what's around it. How separate were you from Heather?
Heather was taken from me, stolen. If I took hold of you, like this, tight hold, and dragged you from this village, mightn't I be able to steal you? Wouldn't the ship have to take off without you?
I exist as part of what's right here. If I'm not part of it, I don't exist.
Can you be sure of that?
It's not worth thinking about. We're both going to be so much happier if you let me do the stealing.
If I'm going to be mother, then you're going to have to let me be the boss.
Mum! Please! You don't understand.
Hey, you're all I've got to lose. Now come on!
Somebody there? Can you hear me? It's Dr. Granger. Dr. Elizabeth Granger. Help me, someone. Help! Is that someone there? Who are you? Is that... David! David! That dirty murdering... And the bomb. Where is it? In your pack? Let me see. In here, David. Yes! Yes! No! Tore out every connection. Of course it did. Isn't there some way I can... There must be some way, David. How? Oh, how? What?
All right, whatever you are, hands in your head, now!
No! Mum! You must stop!
What's happening? The buildings. They look as if they're melting.
It's okay. All those images of Inchbrae, they're passing into the ship's memory. Won't be needed until we get home.
Well, all I need is for one house to hang around a few minutes longer.
Oh, Mum! It's that stupid space helmet you're looking for, isn't it? What, you think you're going to make some mad dash through the radiation
I
cloud?
last had it in your mock-up of Heather's bedroom. Is it still there?
It's too late for it to be any use to you.
A roundabout answer. I was thinking you might lie. I must be on the right track. Come on!
You feel that? You've got to let me go.
Oh, that little shock. I was your mother for 15 years. I can handle worse than that. Come on! Here we are. Where is it? The helmet!
Mum, look, I don't want to hurt you, but if you're going to be stubborn...
Oh! Where is it? You asked me to put the helmet down. I put it down here. Where is it?
Mum, you're messing up my bedroom.
Okay. Where is it? What game are we playing now?
Oh, there's no limit to the games that could be played with this gadget.
Dan!
If I were Dan, what might I do with the latest thing in radiation helmets?
I'm taking that.
Stay back, for your own sake. One could, I suppose, keep fishing it. But all these wires and devices might electrocute the wee critters.
I told you. I'm taking it.
Take it easy, darling. Interesting. That method of suppression seems to work more effectively with you than my own. I should have taken more of a hint from the real Dan.
I didn't take that off him. I won't take it off you.
This is a more serious matter than a bad marriage.
Mum, don't force this on yourself. Your ticket out of here is with us.
What say I spare you any more heartbreak over these fantasies of escape?
Break the helmet, Dad. Then Mum won't have to think about running away and we can be a family again.
You're not my family.
I said that a few times, didn't I? But I always came back.
Shut up.
We can work out the niceties of family life later.
No!
There. Now you really only have one route out of here.
No! Stay there! Don't move!
I'm Dr. Granger, and this is what's left of Captain Cairns. You were sent in after us.
Was I? I don't... There's a fire. A fire inside this suit!
What?
A fire! I can feel it in here. Leaping up inside this helmet. It's in the oxygen. Burning. My throat. My lungs. I've got to get this helmet off.
No, listen. Keep your helmet on. No. I'll put the helmet back on. Now.
There was a fire when I was a kid, you know? Me and my sister stuck in the house. She...
Please. The helmet.
I can feel it still. Inside me. The flames. I breathed them in. Here. In my chest. Was that Gary? Break a hole. To let the smoke out. Here.
Wait. The fire. It's just in your imagination.
Where in my chest? With the gun. Oh. So we can both breathe.
No, it's not real.
Oh, yes. A big hole to breathe through! No! No!
It's beaten us, David. You've won! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Let go of me!
There. Now, say goodbye to the old homestead. For a wee while, at least.
Isn't it beautiful, Mum? The village, the villagers, turning back into raw electricity. Streaming up there. You see? That globe of light forming. You know what that is?
The souls you stole, maybe?
Souls? Wow, Mum, you are dramatic.
But maybe not so wildly off the mark. It's the energy I took from the villagers. The energy I needed to shape my reproductions.
I thought it stank of death.
Death, as even your species must have worked out, is simply one form of matter being translated into another.
Butchers!
Oh, that's a little harsh.
Look. The real village. Reappearing. The village you destroyed.
Well, this too will be transported. The ship can accommodate the whole site.
You see those doodads all round the ruin?
The crab claws.
Yeah, they're part of the ship.
Oh, we worked that out, Beth and I. The rest of it's buried here beneath us, right?
Top of the class, Mum. And what those bits sticking up are going to do is... Wait.
What?
No.
We're going now.
What's the problem?
No problem.
Is it the soldiers?
The soldiers are dead.
And this ship is leaving.
The crab claws, they're moving.
Well, they'll form the walls and roof for this section of the craft.
Right over our heads they'll go. Mesh together, seal us in. And they must do. Quickly.
You are frightened of something, aren't you?
You have nothing to fear, and neither do you. Now, over this way.
Wait! Ow! Where are we going?
Don't worry, Mum. You didn't think you'd be spending the journey in the middle of all this rubble. Over this way, where the village square used to be.
Move!
Where are you going, Beth?
Dominic! This rising from the dead's getting to be a bad habit.
I might say the same of you.
I'm not dead yet.
If you'd pause just a second, you'd realise how dead you are.
I can't spare that second. I'm planning on getting through that gap there before it closes.
You don't imagine I'm going to let you?
Your problem is how thoroughly I've imagined what you're going to do to stop me. Yes, go on. Crackle that bolt my way. See what answer you get off this box in my hand.
The box is dead. As dead as you. I killed it myself.
You might find, like me, it's got one last kick to give.
But then I can bypass that box completely.
Go straight to my mind, you mean?
That's a weapon I know how to disarm already.
With the pictures you find in there. The images you steal and make real.
You know what I mean, Beth.
Then, what about the picture that's uppermost in there at the moment?
Another silly little door?
No, not this time. Take a look.
I see.
Pretty, isn't it?
You come to murder me.
And how does it feel? Turn this way round.
Beth, please.
What's this? Not the I'm your long-lost Dominic routine again?
No!
Come on! Try it one more time as a final encore. Where are you? Come back! What's the matter? You're not going to escort me through? I'll get through myself. I've a package to deliver.
It's just here, Mum.
What the hell is that?
A doorway.
A doorway? It's like a whirlpool.
Sort of. A whirlpool in the solid ground.
You see the light coming up through it? Step over here and look down.
No way!
Over here, I said. Look, down there. The core of my ship.
My God!
Step right over over the edge, Mum. That draft of air will carry you down safely. Wait till you see the bedroom we've lined up for you.
Forget it! You're coming with me!
No, Mum! Ah!
Let me guess. You had your eye on those gaps where the ship's walls haven't yet meshed. You still think you might slip through? What a marvellous, stubborn creature. I can see why Dan married you.
If you won't come with me, then okay. Okay, I'll go myself.
Even then, Mum, it's a fantasy.
To get to the wall, you'd have to find yourself a hell of a lot of gaps between those bolts. I don't fancy your chances somehow.
Look around. Look up. The ship's almost sealed.
Make yourself at home.
Wait. She's through.
She?
She must have found a gap. Seal the interior.
Who found a gap?
She cannot stay.
It's not... Beth, is it?
Beth is dead. The walls. Stop them. Even the electricity. We can't risk it, can we?
No.
Well, why don't I see for myself what's going on? Beth! Beth!
No! Mum!
Well, the old place has changed.
Beth! Is that you?
Oh, over here!
Mum! Come back!
Stay on your feet. Stay on your stupid feet.
It is you, isn't it?
I think so.
They said you were dead.
Guess what? I am.
Oh, Beth! Here, let me help.
No, I'm okay. I've got another few minutes in me anyway.
What's wrong with you? Why aren't you dead?
I couldn't go without popping round to say goodbye. Hey there, Dan.
The creature is dead. Just hasn't quite stopped kicking.
Keep back. He's right. Exposed to too much radiation to last long.
Let me get you up.
Don't touch her.
They're frightened of you. Why?
They know what I've got in my pretty little hand is no Gucci handbag.
What is it?
It's Kansas back. I stumbled across him out there.
Dead?
Yes. But he still had this. It's the explosive device he brought.
I tore every connection out of that thing.
You certainly did. I confess I hadn't a clue how to repair it. So I did something more basic.
What?
One of those soldiers you frightened out of their minds died right next to me. I found a hand grenade in it, stuffed it inside here, and snarled this thing's wiring round the pin. I'm reckoning if I push this little button here, the grenade will go off.
Beth!
In which case, Kansas explosives won't need any fancy computerized triggering.
You'll destroy everything.
In with a crack at it, anyway. I'm betting that if I can plug the blast into their electric web, it'll do serious damage.
Beth, wait! Dominic's coming!
Where from? My head? Take a look.
Careful, Beth.
You mustn't think that thing.
Thinking it has got me this far. You see, Jill, this place has been pulling pictures out of my memory, trying to scare me to death with them. As I started fixing up this little firework, I could feel my thoughts being probed at for some image of what I was up to. So I shoved another picture in front.
It's cruel, Mum. It's murder.
It's an image of the havoc I think this bomb's going to wreak. E.T. here can't sink its claws in a skull with a picture like that. The image might get converted into reality. Here, Jill.
A radiation helmet?
You'll need it to get through the cloud. Got it off one of the soldiers. Plugs in just the same.
Neither of you is leaving.
She is! That's the deal. Let her go. And maybe I'll put the same effort into defusing this bomb as I put into rigging it up.
Mum, you mustn't leave.
Wait, Beth, what about you?
I told you, I'm dying.
There must be something that can be done.
There is. And I'll do it when you've gone.
Beth!
Go!
Okay. Okay!
No! Mum!
I'm taking her with me!
No, you're not.
I have to walk away from this with something.
She can't exist apart from the rest of them.
If that's true, I won't be walking out any lonelier than I came in.
I can't go!
Come on! Mother knows best. Ah! Come on!
Neither of them will get out.
So long as I've got this in my hand, they will. I plan on hanging around long enough to see it happen.
Are you sure you even have that long?
What?
Well, I know something about radiation too.
Get
Every
away.
atom in your body must be on fire.
Get away from... Get away!
On fire, Beth!
No!
Oh dear, Dr. Beth. You've dropped your toy.
The wall. There's our gap.
What is it you... Wait! What is it you want from me?
I'll work that out later. I have to put on this damned helmet. I'll have to assume you're okay without one.
No, let's see. There.
I have to go back.
No way! Oh! No! You're coming with me, through this gap! Wait! It's closing again! What's going on?
The craft is sealing its hull. We're taking off. Now!
This gadget. It's a disappointing effort coming from you, Dr. Beth. Uh-huh. Well, it should take about 5 seconds to defuse.
I'd be careful if I were you.
Why? I think this mess of wires is going to be a little sophisticated for me.
I gambled in the opposite direction, that it would be so low-tech. These 2 trailing wires here would go right under your intellectual radar.
Let them go.
Guess what? All I need to do is touch them together and... But you read my mind, don't you?
No!
Whoa! Beth!
No!
It's like she said! It's ripping the current in here haywire!
It'll all be destroyed!
Come on! There's still a gap! We'll be shielded on the other side! Move! No! Where are you? Heather! 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 Come with me!
I am dead.
Come with me! We made it!
Still daylight. God, it's beautiful.
Where is this?
My planet. For real this time. Welcome aboard.
Am I alive?
Yep, looks like it.
The rest of me is dead. How can I be alive?
The universe is full of surprises today, isn't it? Get out! Now! Now! They're flying into the cloud.
You're soldiers. Why do you hide?
Come on. We can get down to the road from here.
Oh, stop there!
Damn it! It closed off the road! More soldiers!
Come down slowly with your arms raised. Now!
They're coming up.
Well, we are going over there. The trees! Now!
Hold! Hold!
Okay. We ought to be safe down here for a while.
Why do you run from them?
Why? Because they'll take you from me.
To study. As I would have studied you.
More or less.
There's something different you want from me.
Must be.
I'm not your daughter.
Oh, now you tell me.
I'm every thought she ever had in Inchbrae. Every word she spoke, everything she did. But I'm not her.
No.
A reflection at most. Look, in the pool. There's your daughter too. But you reach down, and it's not her you hold.
I know that.
Then why?
That night I lay looking at the stars, knowing a single cell had lodged in me that would one day be Heather. It was like a ghost of all she'd one day mean to me. And a ghost was enough that night to give me something to cling to in the universe.
I killed her.
Yes. You'll pay for that.
Pay?
Without my protection, you're nothing but an extraterrestrial lab rat. You better stick with that shape till I say different.
I'm not sure I've the power to change anymore. Now the rest of me is gone.
You poor little orphan.
Whose ghost am I? Your daughter's? Or my own?
Haunt me a while and I'll tell you.
That's what you want? To be haunted?
I want
Yes?
an image, maybe. Maybe that's all we ever get to take away from anything. Come on. We've got to move.
Where now?
I don't know. Even on this planet, there must be somewhere a person can live in peace with her ghosts. Let's go!
In Ghost Zone by Marty Ross, Jill Logan was played by Gay Ann Potter, Dr. Beth Granger by Joanna Tope, Dan Collins, Simon Tate, Heather Logan, Leslie Hart, Soldier, Stevie Hannon, Reverend Thornley, Finley MacLean, and Dominic Clayton by John Paul Hurley. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The director was Bruce Young.